What's up YouTube, KidMoto22 here, and today I'm going to do a Pinlock install on my Ruroc 2.0. I have the mech version of that helmet, and I'm quickly coming on my riding season, and it's cold here, so I want to be able to have that Pinlock installed so I don't get fogging in my shield. So I have two shields I'm going to do it on today. I'll do it on the smoke shield and the clear shield. I have Pinlock for both of them. Likely during my riding season I'll probably have an opportunity to use both those shields, so I did get the Pinlock for both of them. And who knows, maybe by the end of the season I'll be running a colored shield too, who knows. But anyway, let's get to that install and we'll see how it goes. We're going to do the Pinlock installation at this point, and you can see I've got the Pinlock here and here. Both of these are clear setups. I do have a smoke shield and the clear shield. Both of these come with the helmet when you purchase it. So I'll do the Pinlock installation on the smoke shield first, and then I'll do the installation on the clear shield and show you how that shield is removed from the helmet, and then the Pinlock is able to be inserted on there. One of the things I like to do when I do these is I like to use a pair of rubber gloves, and the reason why is that way I'm not getting any fingerprints on the actual shield itself or on the Pinlock as I'm installing it. So I'll put these on, and this is not this is not necessary. It's just a preference for me because I like to make sure that when the Pinlock is installed that it doesn't have any fingerprints on it. So these nice carrying cases come with the helmet when you get it. And this is just the standard shield, and you can see I've obviously not even used this at all because it still has the protective coating on there. So at this point I will do the install of this. You can see on here there is a pin right here on the inside, and we'll bring that in close right there, and there is also another pin on this side right here. And so to do the install, it's fairly, I would say, fairly to very simple. I did go with the clear on both of these. I didn't want the shield itself to be any darker than it is. Just standardly, there was no reason for me to to have it darker to begin with. So you'll see this looks a little foggy here. There is actually a protective coating on there that can come off once it's been installed, but the actual Pinlock itself, essentially the install is very, very simple. So you're just going to slide it into one side and it'll snap down. So I've just slid it into that side and snapped it down. And then on the other side, it's just going to tip up a little bit. So I'm tipping it up so it's shaped like an S, and it's just going to snap down, and it's essentially installed. That's pretty much all there is to it. You can see that it's fitting right in there on both sides. It's already connected, and then you can go ahead and remove the protective coating that's on there, and you're good to go. I mean, that's all there is to it. There's really nothing more than that to do the install. The protective coating essentially just peels right off, and I actually can't peel it off with these rubber gloves on, but that's it. I mean, the Pinlock install is that easy. So the first step to do the Pinlock install with the shield actually is you're going to need it closed, and so I'm just going to wipe this down a little bit. I did have some fingerprints on here from mucking around with it a little bit, and so closing the shield is what really allows you to turn the mechanism. So the quick release mechanism is here, and once it's closed, this turns, and that pops right off. So very easy. This was the new system on the 2.0 Rurocs. They made it so these shields come off very easy. And then the shield is just removed just like that. So that's it for the removal of that shield. I'm going to clean off the inside of this so there's no fingerprints on there. So again, the pins for the Pinlock are here. I hope you can see that right there. And right there, it's a little bit more difficult to see with the clear, but both pins are there. And just as we had done before, you want to insert one side, sliding it into place underneath the pin, and then you slide the other side in like this. They describe it as the shield is going to kind of form an S, and it kind of snaps into place, and then the shield itself will just kind of lay flat down, just like that. And essentially it is in nice and tight. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Once it's in place, and then again you can remove the protective coating that's on the shield. So to reinstall your shield, that's again very easy. You're just going to pop that into place on both sides, just like that, and it sets right into place real nicely. Taking your locking mechanism, you slide that in, turn it at that 90-degree angle, and it locks into place, just like that. 90 degrees, locks into place, good to go. Shield is installed, opens up all the lock positions, completely ready to go. There you go. That's it. That's the Pinlock install on the Ruroc Atlas 2. All right, so there you go. That's the Pinlock install for the Ruroc Atlas 2. It's a pretty simple install, but I tell you what, from everything I've heard, the Pinlock is a great system. This will be the first helmet that I've actually run with a Pinlock, and I'm actually really excited for it. I understand that it's going to pretty much eliminate any shield fogging that I have, which is a problem when you're riding up here in the upper Midwest and we have temperatures outside, probably going to be in the 30s and 40s and 50s when I first start riding this season, and in the mornings. In this early riding season and at the end of our riding season, early mornings are very oftentimes in the 30s and 40s, which your helmet can get all kinds of fogged up with that. So the Pinlock should really take care of all that. So yeah, there we go. Pretty easy install. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I'll put a link to another video up here, over here. And of course, like always, I'll put the subscribe button over there. So there you go. This is Kid Moto. I'm out.